Hey guys, today's video is going to be a current favorites video. I can't do monthly favorites. I don't stay on top of my YouTube enough, if we're going to be real honest. So today's just going to be a current favorites video, and I'm just going to show you guys what I've been loving lately. I tend to stick to some of the same stuff all the time, so that's why I don't always have favorites, but I now have some favorites, so I'm going to show you guys. First up is going to be this little palette. It is the Marc Jacobs Mirage Filter Contour and Highlight Palette. I love this. I do have it on today. This is my contour, and then I have this for my banana shade underneath my eye. This is my favorite banana shade ever, 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 ever. It's just so creamy, so silky. It's super pigmented. You don't need a lot of it. And it, again, is just so silky. I love it for setting my under eyes. So I definitely recommend this. This baby is like $45, I believe. But I love it. It keeps my under eyes super, super bright. And you also get a lot of product in here. So if you guys are just looking for like a highlight and contour palette, not like a whole palette with like a million different colors in it, then this is definitely for you. They do have a few shades. I think they do have like 3 shades in this. The next product I'm going to show you guys is a primer. This is the Prime Time Primer by Bare Minerals, the oil control one. I just kind of went through my drawers the other day because I was trying to organize some things, and I was like, let me try this one because I've been using the Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer and I love that one. It's a thicker consistency than this one is, but this one, like, the reason why I didn't like it in the beginning because of the consistency. Like, it's not primer consistency. It's not like a serum. It's not, like, it almost is like a watered down, like a regular primer, if that makes any sense. But it really does its job. Like, it will last me all day. I won't even have to blot. And I look in the mirror and I'm like, what's going on with my face? Like, am I getting dried out because it's the winter time? Like, I don't even know, but I know it's this primer because I used another primer the other day and I did get a little bit oily. Don't get me wrong, I still love my other primers because I love smoothing primers, but this one, I can't believe the oil control that this has. I do like to mix this sometimes with other primers, just have this set down first to like control my oil and then put like a smoothing one on top so that it smooths out my pores. But absolutely love this Primetime Oil Control. The next product I'm going to show you guys is lash glue. I was using the Duo Glue, I think it's like by Ardell, for the longest time. It's the one in the white and blue packaging, but I always felt like my lashes were irritating me. My eyes were always watering, like then the ends would always come off and they were like flapping in the wind and it was just horrible. So I tried this one because I couldn't get my hands on, I think it's the House of Lashes glue that reminds me of this. I couldn't get my hands on that because I didn't want to make an order just for lash glue and I didn't need lashes at the time. So I went to the store and picked this up, and one of my friends told me that they didn't really like it, but I actually love it. It reminds me a lot of the House of Lashes glue because I have used that one before. This is the Strip Lash Adhesive by Kiss, and it is clear and it says it holds for 24 hours. It's latex free, odor free, and waterproof, and it really is. The only difference between this one and the House of Lashes one is that the House of Lashes one, literally, like, once it's on, and like you even have a hard time kind of getting it off, and I don't like that. I do like that once my lashes are on, I really don't even have to bring glue with me and I could just go out and I know that my lashes are staying. But for this one, you put it on, they stay on, and they cling right to the lashes. So does the House of Lashes one, but this one just clings right to the lashes if you let it dry for like 20 seconds and you just maneuver it on, and it's super easy. Like, your lashes are just popped on and super, super easy, ready to go for the night. And it doesn't irritate my eyes because it's latex free, and I think that might be the problem. I think I'm allergic to the latex because I can't think of any other reason why it would feel so heavy on my lashes. I don't really know, but this stuff is amazing. I definitely recommend that you guys try this out. Is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive in clear. The next product is the NARS Casino Bronzer. I absolutely love this bronzer. It is pretty expensive. I think it's like the $30 range. I'm not 100% sure, but I absolutely love the way this gives me like a nice sun-kissed glow. And I can even use this as my contour. Like, if I just take a really big brush and fluff it on like the top of my cheekbones and my forehead, it looks like I'm contoured without even putting down a regular contour shade, because this is pretty warm to be a contour shade, but it definitely does give the depth, at least for my my skin tone. So I love this. They do have another shade. It's called Laguna. Laguna and Casino are definitely very popular, but I just so happened to try this when I worked for Sephora and I absolutely loved it. So I really use this to buff out my contour. So I'll use like the Marc Jacobs palette first, and then I will use this to buff it out and bronze up the skin. And then again, on some days I'll use this alone and it'll still look like I have a nice contour and glow looking. So I think this is definitely worth the price. You get a very good amount of bronzer and you don't need a lot of it. So next product up is this It Cosmetics Super Skinny Brow Power. These have been, I don't know if it's reformulated, but I know that they just came out with these. I think they're available online, and if they're not, you should be able to get them soon. They're not in stores yet, like they're not in Ulta, but this one is in the color Universal Dark Brown. It is what I'm wearing today, and it basically is another version of their brow power, like the thicker one, but it's thinner. It's like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but these also have like 5-in-1 benefits. They're just super easy, very defining. They don't break like other skinny brow pencils. I think that's what some people were experiencing with the previous one that they made by this. They did have one of these in Universal Taupe, and that was the only shade that you could get the skinny one in, but I feel like a lot of people said that it kept breaking on them. So now they just came out with this. They're all universal waterproof shades, and the brow pencil also is infused with brow enhancing biotin, which helps the brow hair grow and be stronger. It also has collagen, peptides, and antioxidants, which no other brow pencil has. So that's really what sets these apart from like the Anastasia one and whoever else has them, and there's like a million out there. But next item I'm going to show you guys is this lip liner by MAC. It is in the shade Whirl. I am wearing it today, and I just recently picked this up. I absolutely love it. I have this and I have the lipstick that matches. But the lipstick I'm wearing right now is in the shade Velvet Teddy. I love this combination. This is a matte, but it's not one of their super dry mattes. So, you know, like the Relentlessly Red will rip the skin right off my lips. That's not like this. I can still move it around. It feels like a cream, but it's still a matte shade, which I love. But I have this Whirl lip liner on and then Velvet Teddy blended in from the middle outward, and I love it. So this has been my favorite lip combination lately, and it goes with anything because it's nude. Next product is this concealer. This one is by Maybelline. It's in the shade 20 Sand, and it is the Fit Me concealer. It looks like everything kind of rubbed off besides the shade, but I absolutely love this. It's super creamy. It reminds me a little bit of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's just not as full coverage as that, and it's also not as creamy as that, but the whole getup reminds me of it. It's just not as good quality, but I love it for like $7, $8. You definitely can't beat it, and it does give more of like a medium to full coverage. Not like the one that I showed you guys last time, the Maybelline Master Conceal. I love that still, but some days I just want a little bit lighter of a coverage and a little bit like, I don't know, I just don't want it to be so heavy. Next product is something that I go crazy over. Like, I absolutely love this, and it's the Stila, I always want to say Stila Great Lash, but it is the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. This guy reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because of the wand, but it's way creamier and it's way better. I absolutely love this mascara. I was actually a like drugstore girl all the way for mascara for a long time until I decided to pick this guy up because I was using him at work a lot, and he is amazing. Like, when I don't wear lashes, people are always asking me if I have lashes on because of this mascara. My thing is that I need thickness. I definitely want something that's lengthening, but this lengthens, it curls, and it defines, and it gives volume and like thickness. So it gives a little bit of everything. It's also very creamy. It doesn't clump, and you really don't have to build with this. They also said it does have fibers in it, but I don't really know about that. I didn't read anything on the packaging that said it had fibers, but I was working with a girl from Stila, and she said that there were. So I don't really know if there's fibers or not in it, but I love it. There's also a primer that goes with this that I don't use. I just use this by itself, and it does amazing. I even like looked at my lashes from like a side view, and they were super curled. So love this, love this, love this, and it even looks amazing when you layer it by itself. I was one that liked to layer my mascaras, but this mascara you definitely don't need to layer with it, and that's what I absolutely love about it. One other mascara I wanted to mention was the Sephora The Mascara. This one kind of reminds me of like a little bit of a knockoff version of the Stila mascara, except for the wand is a little bit different. So you can't really get in there as good, and the formula is just not as good. But for a $12 mascara, this mascara is amazing. So on days where I want to really not use up my good mascara and I want to just get a little bit more of a natural look, but like still want those wispy lashes, long lashes, thicker lashes, I'll go for this one. It's definitely better than most of the drugstore mascaras that I was using. And for it being a Sephora mascara, which usually aren't that good, this is a good one. So if you guys are looking for a cheaper alternative, my battery's dying. If you guys are looking for a cheaper alternative, I would definitely check out the mascara by Sephora. Next, the eyeliner I wanted to show you guys was this eyeliner by Catrice. It is a matte eyeliner. I do have it on today, and it is in the color 10 Dating Joe Black. They do have a matte version. This is not the matte version, but it is a matte liner. I actually like this one a lot better than the matte liner. I don't remember why. I think because the packaging of the matte liner was a little bit different, but this is one of the ones that you actually have to dip into the container. I love it. It's super easy to use. It's not a pen liner, but it's still super easy, and I love it. So if you guys are looking for a cheaper alternative for like the Makeup Forever matte liner, which is amazing, this is a good one, and I think I paid like under $10 for it at Ulta. They only have Catrice at certain Ulta doors, so I would definitely check to make sure that your Ulta has this, or I believe that you can get it online. Next item I wanted to mention was a brush, and this one is by Sephora. It's the Pro Contour 79 brush. So instead of contouring, I've been using this to set my under eye, and I love it. It's super fluffy. It's not like, I hate when like under eye brushes get a little rough and like they poke at your under eye. This one definitely doesn't do that, and I feel like it's the perfect little fit for underneath my eye. So I love this, and it picks up just enough product, not too much to make it cakey and not too little to where you have to feel like you have to keep packing it on. I'm gonna like hit myself in the face with this. I love this guy, and he's been my favorite for setting underneath the eye. I even just bought a Sigma brush for underneath the eye. It's like one of the tulip brushes, forget what number, but I've been using this over that one. So, and I love my Sigma brushes. Like, I love me some Sigma brushes. The last product I wanted to talk to you guys about was this Bodyography eyebrow brush. It came in my BoxyCharm. I featured this in my eyebrow tutorial. I love this guy. Sometimes I tend to lose him. I don't know what's up with that, because I don't tend to lose brushes, but for some reason the one and only brush that I'm like, no, I can't lose you, I keep losing. So when I use my dip brow and I don't have this brush, it always comes out completely fucked up. But believe it or not, when I looked this up online to purchase it, it's like a $30 brush or something crazy. Like, I'm sure you could find like a coupon code or something, but I love it. It's definitely worth every penny that you'll pay for it, but I'm so happy that I found him. I love it. It's like the perfect amount of density, the perfect amount of like flimsiness to get that perfect natural-esque dip brow, if that makes any sense. So that is it for the favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have played with any of these products, let me know how you like them, if you didn't like them, whatever. I'm sorry if I mentioned any of these before in any other favorites videos. I don't think I did, because I haven't done a favorites video in a while, but these are just some products that I've really been loving, and I really wanted a chance to talk to you guys about it. Also, if you guys didn't get a chance, I just filmed this makeup look, so check it out. It's using the new Tartelette palette, so yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave that down below. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media that will be listed right here and of course down below, and I will talk to you guys soon. The next product I'm going to show you is the NARS Cabana. Yeah, so don't mind this band-aid. I'm an idiot and I burnt myself twice. This one just started to go away, and then I burnt myself. And then I ripped the scab off. It's just my life. I'm going away in 2 days. And people are going to think that I'm like a drug addict. Cool. It's really cool. I think they have like 3 shades. They only have Catrice at certain... Oh, Bodyography eyeshadow. I probably shouldn't have put a highlight on the tip of my nose when I have a huge pimple there. And I need my eyebrows waxed. Lord Jesus. I really hope I didn't have lipstick on my teeth this entire time.